I was over 100 kg. I'm even classified as obese according to the NHS. Lost 16 pounds. That's in 10 days. My belly literally looked like Homer Simpson's belly. This is the ghetto. Like, this was the ghetto. I'm telling you, it was the ghetto. Disclaimer, I'm not here to say that I'm a nutritionist or anything like that, like I know it all, personal trainer, any profession like that. No, this is literally off the back of my own experiences, and that is all. If this is a trigger to any of you guys when it comes to weight loss, weight gain, or any of these topics that, you know, trigger your mental health, I don't think this is an appropriate video for you guys to watch. Hey YouTube, welcome back to our channel. Obviously this is a very different video to what you would normally see on our channel, but I just thought that, you know, on my Instagram I always talk about my weight loss, and I really think that it would be a great opportunity to put this on our YouTube channel to try and target a wider audience for anyone that's on a weight loss journey and needs that motivation and any information that I could possibly give. But yeah, if you're new here, please, you can go and watch all our other videos and hope that you enjoy it. And if you do, please subscribe, like, comment, share, all of that jazz. But yeah, and for those who are always coming back to us, I really appreciate you. And hopefully this video is beneficial to you guys. So, a quick history. I have, in the past, before kids, I was athletic. I was into dance. I did athletics. I did football. I did all of that stuff when I was younger. So I did stay in shape until I got pregnant with my first, and I just kind of like blew up and put on weight. And then obviously on top of that, I didn't get into wanting to lose weight straight away. So like for years I created bad habits and had like an even worse relationship with food, and it was just getting out of hand. There was a part where I did lose weight, but then I fell pregnant again, and then that second time around I was like, no, let me actually try to do something about it. I did lose the weight again, but then it came back up again. So I'm really hoping that this time round I can actually stick at it, because like this is just something that I really want to do. Like, I just want to tell myself this year that I can have have that much discipline to reach my goal, and not just my micro goals, and then just get comfortable and then go back to square one. So hopefully, with no excuses this year, my new year, new me resolution, that I can actually reach my goal. So I actually got this idea from another YouTuber, Aaliyah Marie B. I literally watched her video and I was like, yeah, I'm doing it. Because it came at a time when I came back from holiday, and I literally was, when I show you the pictures and the videos of what I looked like, it was terrible. And I watched Aaliyah's video and I was like, this is perfect. Like, and the reason why I went into doing this specific challenge, diet challenge, it's because that is one of the reasons carbs and sugar is one of the reasons why I'm in bondage and I cannot let go of it. So I thought, let me actually do this challenge to help with my discipline. And wow, like it was very difficult at first, because I felt like I turned psychotic, because I was literally talking to myself constantly and saying to myself in the kitchen, Vanessa, you do not need these carbs. Vanessa, you do not need the sugar. You don't, like, I was literally talking to myself way too much. You would think there was something wrong with me. I had to do a lot of convincing. I had to, you know, do a lot of like trying to stay away from certain things. But then towards the end of the challenge, I was able to literally do, like, be my normal self, and not have to talk myself out of things as much, and like be around my family eating, and I'm making my own dinner and I'm calm with it, because I know it's going to be better in the long run for me. So yeah, so that is 10 days of no carbs and no sugars. That was literally no pasta, no rice, there was no sweets, chocolates, pastries, any of those stuff. I was suffering for the first couple of days. And it's crazy because I felt like for the first day or two I didn't have that much energy, but like the remaining days, like I had very good energy to like be able to not have any crashes, because sugar literally gives me those sugar crashes. Like I could be on a high for a bit and then it would just crash and I can't do all of the tasks that I need to be doing in the household or uni or anything like that. So it was very much good energy that I had. I did miss quite a lot of food, but at the end of it I definitely felt like I know that I don't actually need to be eating that much sugar. Like, you know, I love my white chocolate. Like I love. And I think that this definitely helped with like my relationship with food. So I am deciding after this challenge that I'm definitely not gonna eat as much sugar as before, because it was disgusting. And yeah, I'll continue to eat in smaller portions and eat more greens and all of that stuff. And yeah, but still enjoy my food. So talking of food, I will obviously let you know what I ate, and I'll put a few videos and pictures on the screen for you guys. But ultimately, it did get like, I wouldn't say it got boring, but there was no point in me showing you my food every single day because I repeated some of the foods that I've eaten. And I actually didn't mind it. Because one, I love my egg. So for breakfast, I always had an omelette. Always, like for 10 days, I had an omelette for breakfast. Before that, I would normally always have oats, golden syrup porridge, the big bowl version. And yeah, that's obviously not the greatest, to be honest, because that's a lot of sugar in that. And then I would, on top of that, I would add chocolate spread. But anyways, back to the food. I would have an omelette, and I would either add like spinach, which really helps with iron, and I'm always low on iron. It's terrible. But yeah, so omelette, I have it with spinach. I add peppers. Sometimes I add cheese into it. And then what else could I add? Yeah, sometimes I add mackerel. So it really does vary day to day. Sometimes I'll literally just have a plain omelette, just if I can be bothered to even add all of those bits and bobs into it. And then for like snack times, so in between these 3 meals that I would have in the day, it would either be carrots, cheese, boiled eggs. Gosh, I wish it was a longer list than that, but it pretty much was. It pretty much wasn't. Like there wasn't that much like snacks to really munch on, which is good because I think my main issue is that I snacked way too much on like confectionaries. So it was very different to snack on carrots and cheese and be satisfied with that in the end. When I did find myself being really, really hungry, I always made sure the kettle was hot, and I always made myself green tea. Like I always drank green tea. It suppressed my hunger like mad. Like I really depended on green tea. It really did help a lot. And I drank loads of water because I just wanted to feel full. For the first couple of days, I did try to stay away from the kitchen and stay in bed, and that did help, but at the end of the day, that's not going to teach me how to have discipline when I'm actually around food. When I've got kids who love to snack. So yeah, so I had to just suck it up and just be like, okay, cool. Be happy that you're eating carrots, be happy that you're eating cheese and boiled eggs and stuff like that to snack on, and obviously some nuts as well. Lunch and dinner was pretty much the same. I always had a salad, and it would vary. It would be salad with beef, or salad with chicken, or salad with mackerel, or salad with salmon, or salad with just boiled egg and avocado, and I'll add literally different bits in it. With food, it wasn't that exciting, I must say. On top of obviously eating like this, it was very much hard to see your family. So I can, if you do have kids and you do live with people who are not on a diet or anything like that, you do really have to try and force yourself to be there present, to see it happening whilst you're trying to get yourself into the routine of eating differently, so that it doesn't bother you halfway through the challenge and you're just like, no, forget it. It's all about pushing yourself past your comfort zone, which can be hard to do. But yeah, on top of eating, I was exercising. I started going back to the gym. I started going to spinning, which I've heard really helps with weight loss. Seen many good results from family members to friends on YouTube, all of that. So I just thought, okay, cool, let me start off with this, because when I was losing weight before, I was doing more weight and less cardio, whereas now this time I'm going to do more cardio and I will implement weights into it as well. As you can tell from the title, I lost 16 pounds. Lost 16 pounds. Do you know how crazy that is? That's in 10 days. My belly literally looked like Homer Simpson. Like, like Homer Simpson's belly, it literally looked like that. I don't understand, like, tell a lie. I do understand why my belly went like that, because why did I think that eating that way was not going to result in this? Like, how crazy is that? And sometimes I really feel like embarrassed to even like talk about my story, because like I'm just like, how did I get myself through this? Like, I'm normally a confident person and I love to, like, you know, wear tight clothes and the revealing clothes or whatever, but I don't understand like why I do this to myself. Like, I don't. Like, I really want to have it that much that I don't, you know, keep being in this vicious cycle. It's okay to mess up and make a mistake with, like, you know, eating a bit too much one day, stuff like that. But my issue is that I gave up and I left it like that for months and months and months and months. And in hindsight, actually, for years, because I could have been in a different space a long time ago. But that's not me being harsh on myself, it's just me being realistic. And sometimes you need friends and family to actually help you, like, understand that it's not you being harsh on yourself. I was over 100 kg. No one would ever think that I look over 100 kg, but I'm even classified as obese according to the NHS. Ultimately, I have learnt a lot about myself, and I feel like over the course of these 10 days, I've been able to, like, put in a plan of action of how I want to be for myself this year and what changes I want to make and what I don't want to do the same like last year and many years before that. It's very good if you want to lose weight very quickly. However, you do need to be, you know, continuous in the efforts with your diet afterwards, because you don't want to pile it back on. So as I'm saying this to you, I'm saying this to myself as well. So, you know, my plan of action is to be on a low carb diet, but I will cut down on my sugars. I definitely won't have it as much as I did before, literally at all. So I don't think that I will pile it back on. I'm going to continue with my exercise, the dieting, and also just try to make it a lifestyle, because I feel like, because I have it for phases of my life, I feel like once that phase is complete, then I go back to normal or in my comfort state, and then I want to go back on again because I'm like, summertime, when am I? No, like, I want to keep this going throughout, and it can be very tedious, it can be very hard, and it's only obviously been 10 days, so I'm really just at the beginning, but it's one big step for me, and it will be a big step for anyone really trying to get onto their weight loss journey, or who are restarting. You know, just keep it going, really. But yeah, 16 pounds I have lost, like crazy. Like, I feel so much better with myself. Like, I do struggle to look in the mirror quite often, but you know, it's all a process, and you know, hopefully that you guys can see me on this weight loss journey, that you see me achieve my goal, and I hope I achieve my goal and all that stuff. good stuff. Oh, one thing I definitely kept saying way too many times is that this is the ghetto. Like, this was the ghetto. I'm telling you, it was the ghetto. But it was worth it. It was worth going through the trenches just to shed these 16 pounds that I had pretty much on my belly. Like, I was holding that stuff. It was one of them ones where I could actually just sit there and just have my hands like laying on my belly, or I could have just eaten off my belly. I didn't feel confident on my holiday because I had eaten that much, and I knew I was doing that, but I don't know where my head was. My mindset was in the gutter, really. Here's to shedding 16 pounds in the first month, and I hope that I continue to shed more. And you know, if you guys really enjoy this video, I'm happy to make more. Follow me on my Instagram. I am Vanessa X, and you'll see all of the other social handles for my family in the comment section below, or in the info below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that all of that is motivational to you guys. And you know, you can ask me any questions either on YouTube or on Instagram. I'll be happy to answer as many questions as I can. And good luck to anyone on the weight loss journey, and I really do want to hear success stories from all of you guys. But see you later, guys.